Hey, happy Monday of the first Monday of 2026, right? Yeah, it's the first Monday of 2026. Happy New Year, America. And so, as everybody's watching these court appearances and this just terrible shit show going on in our country, well, none of us have anything to show for it. No Doge checks, no stimulus checks, no military checks. Just constant lies, promises, and no action. But I want to remind everybody, this is Democrats' fault. Yes, 100%, this is Democrats' fault. Democrats. Hakeem Jeffries, Joe Morelli, Senator Schumer, the whole Democratic establishment. This is your fault. Because what you expected was that the American people were going to put their principles down just because they hated Trump. See, and that just shows you don't understand people. Because people, humanity as a whole, is generally such that when a man or a woman is down, you don't keep kicking him or her. That's not what we do. That's not what we do in America. It might be what they do elsewhere, but it's not what we do in America. And so what you did is you made a martyr out of Trump. Democrats, through Letitia James, through Alvin Briggs, through Fannie, in Georgia, you notice they're all black, right? Every single one of them, they're black. They created a martyr out of Trump. And then the Democratic Party as a whole tried to instill Kamala Harris as the presumptive nominee with no primary, no election, no consideration to the people, no consideration that even in her own state, in her prior primary, she came in third. In her own state, she came in third. And you put her forward. Democrats put her forward. The whole Democratic establishment put her forward. And you thought because her being a woman or half mixed or whatever her situation was, you thought the country would vote for her just because they hated Trump. And see, that again, you just were wrong on that, because most people in America believe in this system. They believe in the Constitution. They believe in law and order everywhere, pretty much. There's some areas that don't. But when you put it down to it, it was, let's vote for somebody who's never been elected in the terms of a primary for the presidential candidate. Sure, she's got election wins in her own state because California is completely a blue state, has no regard for democracy, has no regard for populist candidates. If one shows its head, it's just not going to happen. But I want to blame Democrats. Democrats, this is your fault. AOC, this is your fault. All of you. Bernie Sanders, this is your fault. So all of you should just go back home, tuck yourselves back into bed for a little while, and just stay there and try to put some candidates forward who can help the American people and who can impede Trump's agenda coming in the November elections for 2026. That's what Democrats should be doing. They should be going out there, listening to the people, and finding ways to preserve or to get the majority. Not just, let's go put another candidate who we think will win. Go listen to the people. Because if you put more charlatans forward, the other side's going to win. Specifically California, you created all those seats, and the whole Texas election, just again, the Texas election where Texas legislature tried to create, 5 more seats, it just didn't go the way they wanted it to go either. And that's what we need to do. We need to start having some faith in the American people. The American people know best. They really do. They know best in terms of what their local markets want to vote for, right? They live there. They know what they've got to do. They know the people around them. And that's why we say all politics is local. But again, I blame Democrats. This is Democrats' fault. It's Democrats' fault that Maduro is being kidnapped because Biden didn't do anything. It's Democrats' fault because they put a charlatan candidate forward, who had no real opportunity, where the polls were telling everybody she wasn't going to win. I think it was the same Hillary Clinton thing. But you guys, look at what you're doing. In the United Nations, we're looking like fools. We've got a courtroom with a guy who's just towering because he's so tall. And what? And he's going to go hire American lawyers. And who's paying for all this? Who's paying for all this nonsense? And then President Trump today says that maybe we'll put boots on the ground. Well, I hope that if Trump's putting boots on the ground in Venezuela, I hope he starts with his 3 illegitimate families, right? He's got, the Christians. It's so funny. 3 separate marriages, okay? Like, send all his family down there to go fight for people, all right? If you're so believing in the system that you're fighting for, send your own people. But again, we all know that when it came time for Trump to fight, he called his doctor and he got a waiver that said he got some bone spurs. But he sure flipped around the United States of America, not once, not twice, but 3 separate campaigns and did just fine. So I think if you can run for office, I think you can fight for the American people, and I think you can fight in the military if that was the position of whatever the draft was at that time. It's not what it is now. But he got out of it, and he got out of it with a doctor's note. I blame Democrats. I'm Rob. Have a great 2026. Bye for now.